Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jordana and I am the founder of RadiantlyNourished.com, hence my name here on YouTube. Radiantly Nourished is a healthy lifestyle, beauty, and wellness blog. Today's video is going to be all about skincare and all about fungal acne specifically. I have so much to say on this topic because I have been dealing with fungal acne for over 2 years now. Whenever I was pulling together all of the before photos for the blog post and this YouTube video, I saw in my phone's camera roll that these photos are from 2018. And that was just a huge reminder of how long I've been researching fungal acne, learning about it, trying different products, and really figuring out what works best for my skin to not only clear active breakouts, but to keep my skin consistently clear. And I'm excited to share that with you today. Before we go any further, let's talk a little bit about what fungal acne is. So fungal acne is not like traditional acne or cystic acne. It is actually a buildup of a yeast called Malassezia. And I think that a lot of times when people hear all of these words, yeast, Malassezia, fungus, they immediately think that this is caused from either poor hygiene or poor diet, but that's really not the case. Extremely healthy people with great hygiene and great diets can still get fungal acne, and here's why. Malassezia is a yeast that's found naturally in everyone's skin flora. Some people are just more prone to an overgrowth of that particular yeast, and also an overgrowth of the Malassezia yeast can come as a result to the environment that you're putting your skin in or different things going on in your body that aren't related to hygiene or diet, that are more related to either hormones or possibly a prescription that you're taking. So that's why it's really important to always disclose any prescriptions that you're taking to your dermatologist, because that can help get to the bottom of things, and also to ask questions whenever you do go to the doctor, because sometimes things can get overlooked. So if you find yourself in a place where typical over-the-counter salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide medications are not treating your acne, there is a possibility that it could be fungal acne, because salicylic acid and things like that will not fully treat fungal acne because it is a fungus, and to treat it you need an antifungal. We'll get into more details on that and how to do that at home a little bit later in the video. So what are some causes for Malassezia? The first main cause for Malassezia, which is what caused my Malassezia, can be skincare products that you use that contribute to an environment that is oily and humid that the yeast can overgrow really easily in. So for me, for example, whenever I was in college and I experienced my worst fungal acne breakout, it was a result of me becoming obsessed with using rosehip oil instead of just a typical lightweight oil-free moisturizer. I went on this whole kick where I was obsessed with natural beauty and I thought anything natural was automatically better. And one of the things that I did was ditched a moisturizer and grabbed a rosehip oil. Now, I'm not knocking rosehip oil as an ingredient. This could be an amazing ingredient for someone who is not prone to fungal acne breakouts. However, whenever my skin is placed in a really oily, humid environment, I get the overgrowth of the Malassezia yeast. One of the most important things for someone who is looking to clear their fungal acne to do is to get all oils out of their skincare routine, except for squalane oil and also mineral oil. Those two oils do not contribute to the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast. We're going to talk more about oil-free products and exactly what I used when I was clearing my skin later in the video. But just remember, you have to get those oils out of your skincare routine because you do not want to be creating that environment that is contributing to the overgrowth of Malassezia. Like I was back in the day, just literally, I was literally just creating this perfect breeding ground for Malassezia overgrowth, and I had no idea at the time. The next main cause of fungal acne could be a humid climate, kind of like what oily products are going to do to the skin. A humid climate is also going to contribute to the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast. Now, if you live somewhere with a really humid climate, don't be discouraged and think, oh, I live in a humid climate, I'll never be able to treat my fungal acne. I'm living proof that with the right skincare ingredients, the right products, and the right routine, you can treat your fungal acne and still live in a humid environment without flare-ups. Other causes of fungal acne could be a prescription that you're taking or a hormonal imbalance. Another huge thing to look out for is making sure that anytime you exercise and you create that sweaty, oily environment on your skin, to immediately go home or go to the gym showers and rinse that off. Carry wipes with you, whatever you need to do to get that oily environment off of your skin. Now that we know about what fungal acne is and what typically causes it, let's talk about how we can treat it from home. So the most important thing that you're going to need is an over-the-counter antifungal shampoo, which is typically a dandruff shampoo. The dandruff shampoo that I personally use and that I see most often recommended by dermatologists is the Nizoral dandruff shampoo with ketoconazole 1% as the active ingredient. This is what the bottle looks like. You can find it almost anywhere for under $10. They have it at Target, Amazon, Walmart, wherever you can pick up a bottle of this. I'm going to show you how I use this in my skincare routine in just a moment, but I want to talk about a few other things that are really important for treatment. So even though we just discussed it earlier, I need to reiterate it one more time because it's so important. You need to be using oil-free skincare and also makeup. Outside of oils, there are a lot of other ingredients that can contribute to the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast. This is when it gets kind of confusing, so bear with me. The easiest thing to do whenever figuring out if a product can contribute to the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast is to head over to folliculitisscout.com. They have an ingredient checker and you can copy and paste the ingredients list of the product that you're curious about, and it will tell you whether or not the product contributes to the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast. You can also go to my blog, radiantlynourished.com, click on beauty, and then the drop-down menu will say Fungal Acne Safe, and I have tons of blog posts with makeup and skincare routines that are all safe for fungal acne, and that'll give you a good start on some amazing products. The next thing that I think is so important for treatment is allowing your skin to breathe. So I know it's hard to take days off of makeup if you're really busy and you're someone who's used to wearing makeup, but as often as you can, allow your skin to breathe throughout the healing process. It's going to be so important, and it's really going to help let your skin heal even quicker. Another thing that's going to be so important in terms of healing from fungal acne is going to be the daily use of a sunscreen and also minimizing your direct sun exposure. The Nizoral antifungal is kind of drying and can make the skin a little sensitive, so more than ever you want to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun. The next thing that I want to state that is so important to remember anytime you're doing anything with skincare or looking to see results from a new product is to remember that our skin has a cell turnover time of about 28 days. So you can't expect to see results within the first 3 or 4 days from using this routine. Stick with it. Allow yourself a full month of consistency following all these tips and sticking with a routine like this or similar, and you should start to see results by around week 3 or week 4. Now let's jump into my favorite part of the video. That is going to be showing you the skincare routine that I followed when I was clearing my skin. So back in 2018, I was following a double cleansing regimen. I would first oil cleanse with the Albaline Moisturizing Oil Cleanser. This is an under $10 product. It is super effective. I know that it's not the most glamorous packaging or the most luxurious product, but trust me on this one, it is 5 ingredients, mineral oil based, and it really just gently removes all of your makeup and sunscreen from the day. The next product that I used when I was clearing my skin was the Vanny Cream Cleanser. This is one of the most popular cleansers that you hear people recommending in terms of fungal acne, so that's what I bought back then. I loved it. I used Vanny Cream for years. I have 2 other cleansers that I want to recommend for you too, so you feel like you have options and you can decide what you think will work best for your skin. 2 cleansers that I can recommend that are safe for fungal acne are the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is probably going to be, no, not probably, this is going to be your best value because it's around $15 and 14 fluid ounces. This is going to last you months with daily use. This is another great under $10 product by Simple, and they both act the same. Once my skin was completely clear from the day, I would then use the Nizoral antifungal dandruff shampoo. How I would use this is I would add about a dime size, not even a dime size, to my hand, activate it with water, and then apply it like a face mask all over the affected area. Most of the time I would do that every night until I started to see results, but I would take nights off whenever I felt like my skin was really dry and needed a break from it. After I would let this sit on my skin for about 6 minutes, I would then rinse it off completely. And when you do this, you will notice that it is drying immediately. Like, you will kind of feel that your skin is kind of parched and tight whenever you rinse off the Nizoral. To rehydrate and revive my skin after using it, I liked to do about 3 pumps of rose water, and then while my skin was damp, I would add my favorite hyaluronic hydropower essence. This is the exact product that I discovered whenever I was clearing my fungal acne in 2018, and I've bought it consistently since then, and now it's 2021 and I have it in my hand still, another bottle almost empty, and I will immediately repurchase another one. The rose water step is 100% optional. However, I love the use of rose water. This routine, if you have not noticed, is 100% fragrance free, so it really gives me that dose of aromatherapy into my skincare routine. And also, rose has so many calming and soothing properties to the skin that I think it's a nice addition whenever you're trying to heal inflamed, uncomfortable breakouts. If you use a rose water, I will link one down below that I love that's super affordable. Just make sure you look for a rose water that has one ingredient, 100% rose water. Then after the hyaluronic acid hydropower essence, I would use the CeraVe moisturizing cream as a moisturizer, and I would just apply that all over my skin before bed. What I love about this product is, like the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser, it's about $15, but you're getting about 6 months worth of product. That is how I would layer my skincare for the PM, and then in the AM, I kept things really simple. I would cleanse my skin with just a small drop of whatever cleanser I was using. You don't need much in the morning. I would then mist my skin and dampen it, do a layer of hyaluronic acid, add a thin layer of moisturizer, and then most importantly, I would protect my skin with a broad spectrum sunscreen. This is my Holy Grail sunscreen by Dermatology. It's an affordable dupe of the Elta MD UV Clear, which is about $36. This one is around $20 and so amazing. Like, in terms of sunscreen, for me, it does not get any better than this, and it is 100% safe for fungal acne prone skin. Another product in terms of sun protection that I will recommend to you is also by Dermatology, and it is their tinted moisturizer with SPF 46. The last thing that I want to touch on is, how long should you use the Nizoral anti-dandruff shampoo after your skin has cleared? And the short answer is as needed. If your skin is clear and staying consistently clear and you aren't having any active fungal acne breakouts, there's no reason to keep applying Nizoral every night. Keep a bottle at home and use it as needed for maintenance. The next thing, though, that is so important to know is that even when you do clear your skin, if you know you have fungal acne prone skin, stick with products that are safe for fungal acne indefinitely for the best results. I know that can feel kind of hard because you're giving products up that you used to love, but what I can say is that once you find products that keep your skin clear, you'll love them even more than you did your old products, because your old products were probably what was contributing to the acne on your face. I hope that that answered any questions that you have regarding fungal acne. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments, or if there's anything you'd like me to cover. Remember that your skin is unique, and what works for one person may not work perfectly for you. So be prepared to be patient and be prepared to make changes for your particular skin, and always, always seek out professional care when you need it. The next video that I have planned is going to be all about tinea versicolor. Tinea versicolor is another skin condition that is caused by the overgrowth of Malassezia yeast, and it's characterized by tiny white, brown, or red spots, typically on the trunk of the body. So if that is a topic that interests you, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.